Joining us now is Andrij Dobriansky with the Ukrainian Congress Committee of America. Andrij, thank you so much for joining us. Ukraine's counteroffensive has been in a slow crawl for months now. General Mark Milley says Kyiv is making progress, with Ukrainian forces believing they have broken through at least some of the most difficult of the Russian fortifications in the south, and they'll be able to move forward pretty quickly. But how significant are these advances?
Very much so, because at the very beginning of the counteroffensive, Ukraine was moving about 1 or 2 kilometers a day. Over the past 2 weeks, we have had individual days where certain points have been broken through by as many as 5 kilometers. If you're talking about a seriously fortified area, not only do we have these dragon's teeth that block the advance of mechanized vehicles, but these trenches to go 5 kilometers and to be successful enough to hold that territory is very significant. And thank you for mentioning Mark Milley. A lot of the negative comments about Ukraine's counteroffensive began at the very beginning when Ukraine was keeping mum, asking all of its people who regularly talk to Western outlets not to say where they're attacking. But truly, for the last 2 weeks specifically, there's been significant advances across the entire front line.
And with that said, many leaders continue to reserve judgment on the counteroffensive. But from your perspective, how would you rate the success or lack thereof in Kyiv retaking the territory?
I think it's very clear if you look at the maps that have been put out over the last 3 or 4 days. You definitely see a point down in the land bridge between Crimea and the Donbass that you see Ukraine successfully moving closer and closer towards the sea, towards Melitopol and the Azov Sea. And with the amount of strikes happening in Crimea, whether it's the Crimean Bridge or the fact that Ukrainian soldiers actually stood on Crimean territory and raised the flag there for a little bit, we see that Crimea is in the options of being taken over, just because it's a peninsula, and once you cut off certain access points, Russia won't be able to secure it. So by the end of the year, I think what I'm being told on a daily basis is that Ukraine is still bullish about Crimea being returned, as well as liberating more and more territory, as they just did yesterday, another 3 villages liberated.
What are your thoughts on now confirmed death of Wagner group boss Yevgeny Prigozhin? How are people in Ukraine reacting to what appears to be that planned assassination?
I think it's very interesting. There is a lot of talk about it in the information field, disinformation field, as well as the intelligent people in intelligence that I speak to. The most interesting I've heard is the fact that this happened while President Putin was supposed to be in South Africa, could not leave his own country because of the international warrant issued by the International Court of Justice against him. And therefore, he elected to commit this assassination on Russian territory. We, of course, have seen numerous assassinations having taken place across the entire world. Lots of people falling out of buildings, people drinking irradiated teas. It's very interesting with the people I talked to in intelligence that they saw that this assassination had to happen on Russian territory. President Putin dare not do it outside of Russian territory while he's currently under indictment by the International Criminal Court. So we'll see what happens in the future. We know that this is a person who has, as I mentioned, committed numerous assassinations, ordered numerous assassinations since his very first day as president.
Okay. Andrij Dobriansky with the Ukrainian Congress Committee of America. Thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thank you, Julie.